We're going to shoot a fun video here. Yeah, the Sup 401 2 years later. Let's talk about this, because you know I've been making a lot of videos with this. That was initially the plan. Let's talk a little bit about this darn thing. We're going to make a video of it. We're going to play some games. We're going to talk a little more about what I found out about these goofy little Famiclones that keep coming out. As you know, this one's known as the Supreme 401. There's another version with a bigger screen. There's some other versions they sell at 5 and below that have like 200 games. This has the 400 games on it. Yeah, it's got the Chinese English menu on it. The thing runs on a Motorola, or I think it's Motorola, BL5C battery. This is the second one I've had. Luckily, they're only about $4. Darn thing costs as little as about $10 and as much as like 30 or 40, depending on where you buy it from. Don't pay that much. Just pay, you know, at worst, go to 5 and below, pick one up for like $5. But each one has a different set of games on it. Battery life on this, I really don't know. The new battery that's in this seems to last forever. I'm still running it on the first charge that I had out of it, and I've put a bunch of games through on YouTube on this, so yeah. Why would someone want this? Well, it's a little portable thing full of basic little time-waster Nintendo games that you can basically play. A lot of them Famicom, PAL, we're going to talk about that stuff in a moment. Yeah, it's completely unscripted video and completely goofy. It comes with a... On top, you can see here you've got the power switch, you got your micro USB port. Why the heck they didn't use USB-C, I don't know. This is not a headphone jack, this is a video output port that goes with this really, really cheap rinky-dink cable that it came with. And no, this isn't 1/8 of an inch, though I really want to modify it into like 1/8 of an inch. On the back, of course, you have your battery port. It tries to look like a Game Boy, but it's like 3/4 size. Nothing on the bottom, just a volume thing on the side for the volume. Little rinky-dink little speaker. You have 2 regular A and B buttons and 2 turbo buttons. You have a reset button here, start, select, and the cross pad. And that's what you've got, basically. And then this little, I don't know, how big is the screen on this one? Mine's got a roughly, you measure them diagonally, that's how they used to do it TV. So mine's a little 2.5-inch active matrix LCD, I think. Either that or it's just a really, really good STN. Recording this in the garage because that's where my Mac is. And yeah, I have my video set up down here right now. Some people aren't bothered by me. Anywho, we got this horrifically poor quality cable here. I mean, seriously, it's beginning to separate already. You can see that. That's why I don't record a lot of video with this thing, because it's literally going to fall apart one of these days. I'll probably have to take the end of this cable and lop it off, or solder in, you know, I don't know, something like a 1/8 inch jack in here or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and play some of it. External devices. Oh, by the way, these come in more colors than red. I just happened to get red on my like 39th birthday, I think is when I got this. Some of them don't have the Sup logo. They come in like red, black, white, sort of a Game Boy gray color, and yellow. Basically the 3 primary colors in yellow and white, or 3 primary colors, white and gray. Let's scoot on down here and turn it on. So here we got it, you know, the donkey, 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 silly music. It actually goes out of time with itself if you let it sit running long enough. As you can see, Chinese and English. Let's go to Chinese. Of course, we get some music. We hit the reset button. It causes funny effects sometimes, but usually it works pretty well. And we're going to go to English. Now let's start with the basics. Of course, we have Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 14, which is like a bootleg, Mario 3, you know. These are both the PAL versions, so let's show you the first thing. You have a lot of PAL games on here that run way too fast, like Super Mario Brothers here. I mean, I'm actually pretty good at this at super speed, because I've been playing Super Mario Brothers like since I was 8. So we're going to kind of play through some games and just show it off. Now you know I've played Mario way too much in my life. And I'm actually able to play the PAL version running at over speed. using that turbo button, grabbing that star. Of course, on newer versions of this, they had to take Super Mario Brothers off because probably Nintendo was about to sue their pants off somehow. Yeah, not even 5 minutes in, we're already playing video games. As you can see, the video quality on this is absolutely kind of weird. It's sort of yellowed. It kind of reminds me of playing VS Super Mario Brothers at like a cigarette smoke-heavy pizzeria. Except everything's on high speed. Actually, this might be what Mario feels like to play drunk. I think about it. Honestly. Whoa, yeah, everything is going so fast. Yeah. Nope. We should see what happens when the timer runs out. We have 2 Goombas here. Yep. We're just gonna play each game kind of until I die and talk about them a little bit. Probably best just to avoid that Goomba altogether. Yeah, the timer goes faster too. Let's see how high he jumps with Turbo. Yeah, he doesn't jump high enough to get all those points. Alright. I'm in no ways a speedrunner, but I think this thing is turning me into one. Anyway. That was me just manually doing it. The controls are really kind of squeaky at times, especially if you use this thing as much as I have. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of... Let's just try and do one of my blast through rounds of Super Mario Bros. And then get completely knocked out by Lakitu. I hate Lakitu. This is like my least favorite Mario character of all. Lakitu's getting like a lead on me. I'll say one thing about Lakitu, he certainly isn't true to his name. He doesn't lack any attitude at all. You can also hear the sound sound like the old Dendy console. Ask me how I know. Oh yeah, watch Lady Decade's video on that one. I'm not so sure this thing is a piece for gracious living, though. One thing I must say about this darn thing, if you go take a look at this, yeah, this thing is way too small for my hands. I mean, literally, look at this. This is like cramped. Anyway, let's go back to this. We're having, yeah. So this is a part where I have to take it slow with Mario in PAL mode. See how far I make it. Everybody's probably wondering, why isn't he doing any guitar videos as much as he's posting all these guitar builds on Instagram as of late? Yeah. By the way, these systems run on the VR Technologies VTO2 or VTO3 CPU, which is like a Nintendo on a chip sort of dealy. And that's what's under the glob top underneath. So, got this sucker. One guy commented on one of my videos, isn't it amazing we live in a time that you can buy a portable video game system for something cheaper than you can get at Burger King? I'm like, yeah. I would have loved to have had this as a kid. I mean, when I was the age that I would have really wanted this thing, probably. Game Boy was shit. You had Super Mario Land, Super Mario whatever. Come on. there's a pipe to go down in here. I'm gonna play this thing till it wears out, honestly. I actually quite like it, for as cheesy as it is at times. I mean, even with the oversped Super Mario Brothers, it's alright. We're gonna run on through here. Just doing this to relax today a little bit. I got stuff to do after this, but I'm just sort of wanting to make a video like this for a while, so I'm just going to kind of go back to my ad hoc kind of punk rock, unscripted, messy style like I used to do. Not that I haven't already been doing that already. You can see those little diagonal lines in the screen. Some people get confused. They think this is an emulator. It's not an emulator. It's actually a Nintendo on a chip. So, and the frame rate's going bad because this game is running too fast for my video capture card to handle. Getting used to the speed, man. You hesitate, you lose. Sometimes the video shakes. I don't think the video output on this is really good either. For like multiple reasons. Mario 1 is one of the worst games to play. I kind of go through here. Come on. Feels like the timer is about to run out, but it's not. Nah, no, here we go. My hands are cramping up. So now we're going to kind of go back to the menu and take a look at it. Now just kind of to show you the game list on this, now that we've kind of seen what gaming on it is like in general. You know, you got PAL games like Super Mario. You have some weird stuff like what happens with Contra here. So let's talk about the game numbers. We have a total of... Remember, Super Mario Brothers is the first one. So if we go through all these games here, we got all these... We got over 315 games on it. I'm actually trying to do pages for all these on my website too, so you kind of know how to play them, what they are. Here we are going through all the early crazy stuff. Yeah, so right here at about 314, so there's about 313 games on this. And actually, there's a few duplicates, I think, intersped within here. Like, there's like 2 different copies of Donkey Kong right next to each other, and it doesn't change anything. You got a few of these Hummer... You got like a Hummer Team game in here. You got your mixtures of your nice code stuff. You know, typical goofy Famiclone goodness. I mean, here's a hack, Mario 14. I'm guessing that's supposed to be the Somari group that made the weird Mario games. I can tell you first, I mean, seriously, this isn't a Mario game. This is something else. I mean, you got this guy who looks like some sort of death metal version of the singer from Loudness here for a minute. He's going to rock you and turn you into... I mean... I know this is Kid Nikki III, but... Super Mario 14. 1993 Wario. I mean, we got Mario wandering around in what looks like a ninja outfit, beating up turtles with a bamboo pole. What kind of madness is this? We're gonna try to do kind of a speed round of this. So they were a little forgiving there. Well, I took them out on one. Got these poorly palleted Koopa Troopas that run at 3,000 miles an hour. Music's not too bad, though. But of course, this is a hacked. These kind of remind me of those goofy NES ROM hacks we used to do in the early 2000s, like... What is with these little crotch goblins? We got the Spinies here and no Lakitu. And this weird Mario. You have to like gather the keys. I hate these stupid like wandering penises. I swear to your god, they're horrible. That's what they look like to me. We have these little crotch gobblers. And you have to like attack these stupid buttons more than once. Yep. Well. Going up to that spirit in the sky. You can still see the crosshatches on screen. Maybe someone thought this was a good idea because of the chromatics and the music. And seriously, the music in this... Oh, we have this dick bag over here. I'm actually not too bad at this, but I have played it a few times beforehand, so I'm not exactly a spring chicken when it comes to it. I think that was just unavoidable. You have a door there, you dingo bat. Go back behind your door. Here he comes to throw fire up my ass. Alright. Get out of here. Come on. So this isn't a real Mario game, in case you haven't noticed. Now I gotta go down here and fight Mr. Fireslinger. Oh, here he comes now. Get out of here. Stop jerking off, you jerk off. You can't get me up here. Alright, we're gonna play against this guy. Come on. I think he's only vulnerable when you're not. We're gonna fight the boss guy until we die. the furthest I've ever made it with this guy. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with his jumping pattern, so we're just gonna play it till we die. So there it goes, Mario 14 for you. We do a nice little reboot here. I'm gonna show off some other games that are kind of cool here. Actually, let's talk about some broken ones we have, like Exerion. Some of these games are broken and don't work right. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's playable. I'll give it that. I don't know why we're flying around in the software code. I'll wait for some stuff to die. Come back here. Yeah, a few different broken games here. I mean, it doesn't give anyone a headache, I swear. And there you get some of the flicker, because this thing has some issues recording directly off of itself. Then you got some games, let's see. There's like Volgar or something like that on here. Yeah, got Volgar 2. There we go. This one, for some reason, I can't always get it to work. Sometimes it just comes up. Like right now. Is it supposed to do that? This is the first time I've played Volgar 2. It's actually not that bad little shooter. Oh, I get fueled up very so often. So yeah, you're witnessing a grand event. This is the first time Volgar is actually started up on this device. It's got so many goofy power issues that, you know, sometimes games don't want to load or start up. And now you can see I've got the flickering that comes in when I record with this thing. Especially as the power becomes a little more subdued. Kicking butt at Volgar, though. Oh, goodness. It's actually a pretty good little game, even though it's flickering like crazy now. Kicking some butt here. Volgar. Sometimes it also glitches out and does weird stuff that gives you infinite lives and so forth. It's pretty amazing them doing this well this early on. Jeez, does this first level ever end? So this is Volgar 2, probably the only time I've ever gotten this game to actually work. Yeah. So it's actually a pretty good little game. Let's go to some of the weirder stuff. We even have some homebrews on here, believe it or not. Let's go ahead and plug in the power, because that seems to be what's killing me right now. When the system starts flickering like this, it's not getting enough power to actually control itself. It's like you see I plugged in the power, now it's just a little bit better. So now we're going to go to... We have, what is it? Chubby Cherub on here, which goes by both names. I think it's like Oahu and some others. Oh yeah, we have some nice code games on here, like Fruit Pig. I think that's the sound when they pull start this pig. He's got to be mechanical. You basically just catch fruit that fall from the sky. Look at that. He just dances around. It's like a really slow version of Astro Smash, honestly. Buttons do nothing. Look at that stuff. Just dances around. This is what the nice code games are like. This is boring. And we can go in here. There's a few other games we get later. There's some Japanese exclusives on here, like the original Goonies. We got Goonies 2 in America, which is hilarious because there is no Goonies 2 movie. There's just Goonies 2 video game. Apparently you play Mikey, and it's like a weird version of Mappy. Oh yeah, it has the Cyndi Lauper soundtrack. It's a pretty good rendition of Goonies are good enough, honestly. Damn Fratellis. So we got some like that. You can go backwards in the menu. Naitu Road Fighter. You see we have Donkey Kong 3 and Donkey Kong Jr. There's like 2 copies of Donkey Kong Jr. on here. We've got... there's a bunch of games on here I actually quite well like. Then we have all the goofy ones on here from like Nice Code. Here's one that's kind of should be familiar if you've watched my DOS videos. Mowing. With the most ominous music ever. Come on, start the game. So basically there was a game for DOS called Lawnmower by Christopher D. Orr, and then you did the same thing you did in this game. Basically, I had to mow a whole yard. Except for some reason, this guy's yard turns turquoise. Like a diamond. Nice little lawnmower sprite, though. You know, like a turbocharger, a gas can. Honestly, I'd be listening to Billy Squire and not this annoying music. That's kind of the earmark of the nice code nightmares. What the hell? Did I just hit like a landmine with a lawnmower? What am I doing? Mowing yards mowing yards in a war zone? Or was it? Oh, it was that gopher bastard there. Yeah, so just like the DOS version, there's a gopher that pops up randomly, and you have to get away before he gets you there. I can see the way to play this is like Pac-Man. I just blew up my lawnmower again. Oh no. What the hell is this? I gotta mow around like these weird flower gardens and stuff. It would be a lot better if it had sound effects and not this annoying music. We're almost about to complete a level! I mean, seriously. Am I just gonna run around? I mowed the whole lawn. I don't know, do I just mow this whole thing up? Yeah, now we're on stage 2. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Oh, look, it's my sister's yard from Auburn. I should hack this and put better sounds in it. Like a droning lawnmower noise instead of this music. That would be better. The controls are not that good either. I mean, it crawls really, really slow. So here we go, kind of running across the lawn. I like the whole supercharge feature on the lawnmower. Back to going slow. But yeah, we had a stupid dog in his pen over here trying to cause us a problem. Seriously. Maybe we should run the dog over. Seriously, you're a lawnmower. That's a dog. Should have chopped his jaw off. Yeah, you're like collecting diamonds in the yard. I mean, seriously, if you ran over a diamond with your lawnmower, that'd be a true way to a bent crankshaft. Anyway, enough of this game. So yeah, we've got some bad duds on here. There's some pretty good ones. I mean, one I've been kind of falling for is Russian Attack. I think I like it because this was one of maybe like the third video game I saw BitHead1000 play on his channel. We got to knock out. That's British. I can't try to do a mid-Atlantic accent while I'm playing video games. Anyway, let's stab them. Get those bastards. Also, I love the music in this game. It's like awesome. Albeit it's probably kind of topical. Come back here. You took my missile launcher. That's the first time I've ever missed that missile launcher. Oh yeah, and up his jump and rush and attack. So if you're used to Atari games, you might get along with this one alright. I've played a lot of Atari. And then when you die, it doesn't set you back nearly as far. Unless you, like, die more than once. So you, like, start off with this knife. And then you can shoot the missile launcher. You have to look out for those red men, because they like to... Like I said, those little red guys, man, they'll kick your butt. And it always starts you off kind of somewhat randomly. So you gotta run. I love the music, I swear to your god, it sounds like something you would hear on an Iron Maiden album done in 8-bit form. That bastard. Here we go. Come on, you butt pirates. Stay back there. Yeah, got the missile launcher. Yeah, you have to jump those landmines. Flickering again. We have weird power issues with this console sometimes. Yeah, you can't hit him midair. So that's one I like. Got some other weird ones, like I remember. Oh yeah, let's go to Chipdale 3. Want to talk about weird bootleg games? I mean, seriously, I think this is the one I was playing when I made the comments about the "Come along, get along with the taste of Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola," whatever the fuck it was. Yeah. Mission: Enemy's underground artillery base, where the cult of Coca-Cola hangs out. Dale the Rambo Master. This game's not too bad. And the last time I played it, I had a really long run of it that I accidentally deleted, and I wished I had put on here. What was like, for some reason the lives counter stopped working. And you can just keep on going afterwards. I think there's like 9 continues in this game or something like that. The music's pretty darn good. Alright, let's see here. So yeah, we have a lot of these really weird, like, unofficial, unlicensed hack sort of things like this. There you go. That's a way to kill the boss man with your turbo button. Yeah, so I made it pretty far into this game. Playing this one. I actually kind of like this game, even though it's kind of cheesy and silly. Now we're in an elevator. You have to avoid all those missiles that they send. Yeah. The controls are not the best in some of these games, though. It seems the best way to hit these things is going diagonal. Yeah. I think there's a point where it like broke and it gave me 2-player too, which was kind of crazy. Yeah, finally got a game over. But yeah, I had it glitch once in this game. Since it's wanting to play right, let's go play some my favorite game on this. This is the one that I want to get a Famicom cart, and then I think we'll go on this. Since I've been collecting Famicom games, Antarctic Adventure. I also have this for DOS. This is like the original mascot for Konami from like 1983, before Castlevania ever was a thing. You play a cute little penguin. Supposed to collect flags and stuff. But like I said, some of these games it really has trouble with flickering. This one's really giving me some trouble with flickering, so I generally play it on the controller. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games for this console, is Antarctic Adventure. But I should get the proper cartridge for it, because every time I try to do a Let's Play of this, I have a lot of flicker. I have a feeling this game... I have a feeling that Antarctic Adventure takes a little more power for some reason than the other games on this cartridge, the other games on this handheld. It's like do. It's not as bad as the other round. I've gotten an upload of this where it flickers the whole darn time. So we're probably going to buy the Famicom cartridge of this to play it on the actual Nintendo rather than on this thing for Let's Play. And while I have an MSX version of it for DOS, recording DOS is even more tricky than that. You'll find a lot of the MSX games are made for the Nintendo Family computer too, because they're actually similar in hardware or so. Like Exodus Ultima, which is Ultima 3, really, is also ported to it. That's another one that I want to Let's Play at some point, is Ultima Exodus. Yeah. And we're going to see how far we can go with the flickering. It's not as bad this time, for some reason. But yeah, this is the part that gets really annoying about this system, is just how much flickering there is trying to get this thing going. Also, my thumb's beginning to wear out, I think. The D-pad's not good for long spurts, but this console is really kind of meant for some people said, oh, you should get the translation. No, I kind of like it in the original language, honestly. I don't think this was ever released stateside, honestly, though I have seen a few Nintendo cartridges of it, but I have a feeling they're all bootlegs. Yeah. Not sure what that wing on his head means. I think maybe it gives him more jumping range. Here we go. I think this is my best round of Antarctic Adventure. Typically when I think Australia, I don't think snowy wasteland. Ooh, missed that flag. Got a fish and knocked over. Blech. Ah. Yeah. But yeah, this isn't one of the games I want to be playing on this just because of all the flicker, but it's fun to play when I'm just sitting there with the screen, because this doesn't happen with the regular screen. And then there was that weird power glitch I posted a while back from it. Probably gonna run out of time this time. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm actually gonna make it the furthest I've ever made it in this game before, which seems to be where we're headed. New Zealand! Another place I don't quite think of as a winter wonderland. Antarctica, now we're talking. Ah. I'm probably gonna lose it though after this one. Kinda cool how they have different sun conditions for the penguin. You knocked my spoiler off my head. Alright. What is this guy? Supposed to be like a AE86 Corolla penguin? That gains 10 horsepower and VTEC if he freaking gets a spoiler on his head? I don't know. He's not getting the crap kicked out of him by seals. You know what would have been an appropriate song for this game? Would have been Don't Eat the Yellow Snow by Frank Zappa. Yeah, I'm getting knocked down by stuff this time. And yeah, we're gonna lose this round. We've just been hitting too many. We made it! Alright. Well, I only have 10 minutes left anyway. This is just gonna be like an hour video where we demonstrate the console 2 years later. By the way, my old battery bulged on this. So... I got work to do today on other things. This is just my rest time before I get started with the real work. This is supposed to be vacation! Everybody keeps hitting me over the head with chores instead. Freeing seal. Does anybody see those seals and think of that crazy Pengu episode? How do I know about Pengu? Oh, we visited friends in Holland a long time ago, and Pengu was on. Man, European people get some crazy nightmare fuel for children's shows. I love it. Like, what is it? Bonbarapa or whatever, Pabarappa or whatever the heck his name is. The thing that looks like a giant wandering thumb. Oh my god, we actually made it. I'm schooling this game today, even with the flicker. It just sucks that I have so much flicker, so I really need to just get the Famicom version and play that on the NES. That's just what we need, a walrus with human teeth. And like a 4-poster bed that walks around. Yes, I'm creepingnet, I'm crazy. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. Ooh. Yeah, I'm really putting this console to the test today. Did we just leap over one of the seals or manage to just barely avoid him from the side? You know what does stink on this console is there's no Dragon Quest. Man, I would like put a password sheet on the back to play that. Yeah, we're gonna lose this round. We gotta get reckless here. Oh my god, we actually made it again. How long am I gonna end up playing this? Wow. Argentina. What the heck? I don't exactly think of winter weather when I think of... We're back in Antarctica again? Might have to start playing game 2 or something. Oh, we got the spoiler. And Pengu's best friend still trying to torment us by popping out of every unpluggable hole. And there goes our spoiler. No more AE-86 penguin. Oh man. Beep, 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 beep. They probably tame. I've heard something about them taming Pengu down. Like the original version. Okay. Pengu. Yeah, and then he pisses on the floor and makes the family mad. Seriously, am I going to lose this game at any point? USA. Oh. Alright. I guess we are going somewhere different. What's at Antarctica? Is this game malfunctioning and playing the same level over and over? What the heck? But then all the tracks look different. It says USA. What the heck? That was the UK? Antarctica. What team am I on? Oh my god, 1,500 miles. I'm gonna think this might be the one to do me in this time. I mean, seriously, this is like, we're playing this till we die. I cannot believe I made it this far into Antarctic Adventure. I am definitely getting this game for Famicom. I love it. It's fun. It'd be more fun if it would stop flickering, especially every time I... It's probably that shitty video cable, though. I don't know. little too fast. It's giving me like 1 minute to do 1,500 kilometers. It's a penguin. You know what, games? I wish I would come up with a Dragon Warrior version of this with a save state thing. That is like my favorite set of games. Dragon Quest 1 through 4, maybe even fan translations. That'd be rad. Oh, that's what that thing on your head does. So I can... And you start whipping up on my favorite baby seal. Yeah, I think this is the big one. We're gonna lose. Finally. Anyway. So, that's the Sup 401. That's what Antarctic Adventure looks like on it. I mean, the screen's not that bad. This doesn't do it full justice, but it's, you know, if you look real close, you can kind of see. The viewing angle's a little weird. I mean, like, from the sides, it looks kind of black and white. But yeah, it's a pretty decent screen. But yeah, I mean, you got all these, so not bad. Pick one of these little guys up if you just want a nice little time waster and you don't want to spend time digging through piles and piles of ROMs to find stuff. So anyway, this is creepingnet signing out. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.